How's it going, everybody? My name is Drop. Welcome back to the futures analysis for Tuesday, May 18th, 2021. So, in our previous episode, let's go ahead and look at the S&P futures. I'm still a little bit sick, so if I sound bad, just try to ignore it. So, in our previous episode, I had said that on the downside, we could see as low as 41.39 or 41.30 about. We did end up dropping, but we didn't drop as low as I thought we might have. We ended up dropping only about 0.5% or so. I believe that's about 0.5%, maybe 0.75%. And then we came back up, and we're sitting on top of the trend line right now. It looks like we could be breaking up, and we could be seeing some new highs here. So if we break above this trend line, we're likely to challenge this previous high before we come down and continue back up. That's what we're going to be looking for right now. So let's go ahead and on the downside, we're likely to see a bounce down to either support or the bottom trend line, whichever comes first. So let's go ahead and take a look at the NASDAQ futures. Good old NQ. So like I said, this is going to be a pretty big resistance area in the following days. We ended up not seeing the curl that we needed. We ended up breaking down in the early market hours before we bounced back and made a quick recovery. This quick of a recovery will typically come with a short-term pullback, so we'll likely see something like this before we continue higher, or at least some instability in price action. But it is looking like we're going to make a full reversal here, as we have already surpassed the previous high here, and we have surpassed previous highs here. So it's looking like we're going to make a full recovery currently. So real quick, with this little downside that I'm looking at here, I don't know how far we're going to pull back, but it's likely that we won't just have a clean break, and if we do, we're going to break pretty aggressively. So if we do break into this green area here, this entire thing is a resistance zone. So we could come up a little bit and then come down. We could come up all the way, break all the way through, and then come down and then up. We could come down, pull back a little bit, then break up. But if we come into this resistance zone, it's likely that we're going to see some pullback somewhere in there. It's likely not to be a super clean straight through. A super clean straight shot, straight to the money. But the YM futures is something that I'm a little bit disappointed in. I expected to see this curl turn into a bullish cup pattern, but we ended up not seeing the cup. We ended up only seeing the bottom of the cup before it fell down. We ended up breaking past this new resistance formed. That's not where that is. We broke past this new resistance and support formed here at about 34,308. That's right? Yeah, 34,308. Yeah, seems right. So we broke past that resistance there. We came back up and touched these previous highs. So we're watching to break past this high zone right here with these highs here and these highs here. If we break past this area, we're likely to continue higher. We've already broken past this downtrend. We've made a full reversal, and now we're just looking to see the next leg up. So just be watching. We've actually got a larger cup pattern than the previous one that I drew. Let me just delete this real quick. Okay, so we've actually got a larger cut pattern than the one that I previously drew. So we could be seeing a potential handle here and then a break on the upside. But of course, I can't predict the future, so we'll just have to see what happens. Just be watching for a break of this 34,371 line that we're currently sitting on right now. And that's going to be the end of the futures analysis for today. I just want to let you guys know, this summer I'm going to be a lot less active. I recently got drumline captain for my band, my high school band, so I'm required to go to these leadership camp things, and I'm going to be gone for a full week on that, and then I'm going to go to a couple of different parades and stuff across my town, and I've also got a band trip scheduled for the week after next week, so early July I believe, and that lasts 4 or 5 days. And then I've got my actual summer trip with my family way later in early August and late July. So my summer's going to be pretty busy. I'm not going to be able to have a full-time job either. So I'm not going to be as active. But that's going to be about it for this video. So hope you guys have a nice night, day, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. Have a nice whatever it is, and goodbye.